Ready, and action.
I know soon it'll be brand new. Everything will be beautiful, but you were always there to lead me through. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul, told him I had to go. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke. Too young to feel this, so watching us both turn cold. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke. Yeah, you know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days, these days.
Back to that place, reminiscing on those past days before we knew the pain of giving of ourselves and it being in vain. Like, will it ever change? You can see it all around the world. Look at the way we're living now, proceeding with caution, doing everything but settling down, reaching for what we can to keep from stressing on my BP. Cause where's the love is still the question. Is it in me? I do I only love because what's in it for me? There's something missing, doesn't take a detective to see. But maybe it's only perspective could show you what's wrong. But let's look for what's beautiful, cause in those broken pieces you so saw my heart. Doesn't mean it's not real because we fall apart. The light will guide us through, just remember who you are. Cause one day we'll see what God was, even in the dark.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest, and we wish we could go back to these days, these days.
I wish I could go back to these days, these days.
Ever since I was young, coming up, always marching to a drum, rut-a-dum, always focused on me, one. Now I wish that I could hold someone. So tell my mama I love her, call my baby sister, should've hugged and kissed her. Life is just a mystery and it's gone before you know it. So if you love me, won't you show it? Oh, this life is one big symphony. This night is one for you and me. I'm the strings and you're the timpani. You're my constant tambourine. This life is one big symphony. So glad I've got you next to me. I'm the chords and you're the melody. This life's one big symphony. She was the piano and the xylophone. You can have the trumpet and the saxophone. Life is skipping rope, keep going. Find a solace in the note, do. Had to struggle when I scroll so low. Writing music just to cope, no hope. Yeah, life is just perspective. Laughing when you wrecked it, smiling when you kept it together. You weathered the storm at the end of the play. You sang all the way, doesn't matter how off key if you did it your way. This is one big symphony. This night is one for you and me. I'm the strings and you're the timpani. You're my constant tambourine. This life is one big symphony. So glad I've got you next to me. I'm the chords and you're the melody. This life's one big symphony.
Would you care if I played you the flute? See, it's my favorite one because it's so delicate and beautiful. I pull out the trombone if it's more suitable. Wanna make you smile, been a little while since I've seen the white of your teeth in a heart. Yeah, lucky the guitar's here.
So glad I've got you next to me. I'm the chords and you're the melody. This life's one big symphony.
You say you want a revolution. Well, you know, we all want to change the world. You tell me that it's evolution. Well, you know, we all want to change the world. But when you talk about destruction, don't you know that you can count me out? Don't you know it's gonna be alright? You know it's gonna be alright. You know it's gonna be alright. You say you got a resolution. Well, you know, we'd all love to see the plan. You asking for a contribution. Well, you know, we're all doing what we can. Well, if you want money from people with minds that hate, all I can tell you is, brother, you'll have to wait. But you know it's gonna be alright. You know it's gonna be alright. You know it's gonna be alright. You say you've changed the Constitution. Well, you know, we'd all love to change your head. You tell me it's the institution. Well, you know, you better free your mind instead.
Güey, se te va a